What up, squad? Welcome back to the channel. Listen, guys, I don't know if you've heard, but my man Busta Rhymes, Brooklyn's own, is now shredded. In his late 40s at that. I'm super excited. I'm a big hip-hop fan. Busta Rhymes has been one of my favorite artists as a kid. When I seen his before and after photo, I was shocked. Like, I was absolutely shocked. And my first response was genuine joy. I was excited for him because his energy was different. All his interviews post his weight loss, it felt like the Busta that I knew from when I was a kid, you know? So I was super excited. And I definitely want to point out, like, that's one of the benefits of getting your health and your body together. Your energy changes, you know, how you interact with the world changes. And I definitely noticed that about Busta for sure. But Busta Rhymes wasn't always overweight, right? He suffered some tragic loss, like his dad passed away, his manager passed away, and he spiraled into a deep depression. And like a lot of us, when you go into depression, he turned to alcohol, he turned to food and working crazy amount of hours. You know, he said it himself that he needed a way to control his state, right? To control what was happening in his life, because he felt like everything was spiraling. And I think a lot of us can benefit from hearing that we're not alone in some of these struggles. He dealt with anxiety, he dealt with depression, and food was his way to cope. So what I appreciated the most is how transparent he's been, right? It's not easy to talk about some of the things we struggle when it's related to weight loss or other things in our lives. And I appreciate that because I think we can all benefit from not feeling like we're the only ones struggling with this stuff. So to hear somebody like Busta, who to me was a hero, right? One of my childhood heroes, to hear him be transparent was very helpful. So I know the power of transparency. So I'm glad to see that, you know, kings like Busta are starting to put these conversations out into the open, because I think it's really good for our growth and for our evolution as men. But take a look at his photo. I think Busta Rhymes is in his late 40s. I think he's about 46, don't quote me on that. And he found himself in a situation where he just let himself go. That goes to show, at any age, no matter how much money you have, how many people you have around you, you can find yourself slipping. And he found himself slipping. He caught himself, and he did something to take control of his body and to take control of his life, because he felt like he was spiraling out of control. So one of the things that Busta was really candid about was a moment that he had with his son, right? And he admitted it was really embarrassing, but let's cut to it real quick.
Before he graduated from high school, sometimes when I would come out of the bedroom in the morning and I would put my hand out to give him a dap on the way to the bathroom or something, and he would walk past me, and instead of slapping me on the hand, he was slapping me on the stomach. He didn't mean no harm intentionally, but it was becoming annoying to me. It was like him indirectly saying to me, "Yeah, get rid of this gut pop."
So when he announced his transformation to the world, he mentioned something in his caption that really stood out to me. He said he would never disrespect himself or disrespect his fans by dropping an album while not being in the best shape of his life. But I thought that was a very powerful statement, because when I was overweight, I felt like my eating habits and my thinking habits and my drinking habits was very disrespectful to myself. I felt like I was disrespecting myself daily. And I think it's a very powerful perspective shift to have on the way that you treat yourself, right? If you look at overeating as disrespect to yourself, it's abuse. You're abusing yourself. So I'm glad that he mentioned that in his caption, because it's a powerful perspective shift that a lot of us need to make. My man Busta got his swag back. His confidence has been boosted. He spoke about an embarrassing moment where he had to have his belly duct taped in a video shoot. You probably never had your belly duct taped, but I'm pretty sure you've had some moment, some embarrassing moment that was connected to your lack of self-care. I'm glad he's having these conversations out in the open, because it's very important for us to understand that it's okay. It's okay to share this stuff. None of us are perfect, and it's never too late to take control. So salute to you, Busta. I appreciate you sharing your weaknesses, right? I appreciate you being transparent about some of the things you've been struggling with, because it helps me and millions of men know that it's okay to not always be strong. You've also exemplified the strength. Even approaching 50 years old, you exemplified the strength to take control of your health and your body. So salute to you, Busta. And squad, let me know in the comment sections if you have any other video suggestions. Leave the video a big thumbs up. I'm trying to get this video to 5,000 likes. 5,000 likes, guys. And as always, I'm just trying to share the wellness. So get well and get money.